The cost of living here has gone up, so we're gonna go over all your options that you have if you decide to move out here, from starter homes to luxury homes. At the end, we're gonna look at Chino's newest community and we'll check out to see if that's the best one for you. Maybe that might be your best choice. All right, so luxury homes. They start about $1 million and go up from there. Really about 1.2, 1.5 million. The biggest difference you're gonna find between some of the luxury homes is that the older ones are on bigger pieces of land versus the newer ones that are on smaller pieces of land in newer communities. So what's the trade-off? You have an older home, maybe you're on an acre, you could put some horses there, you might have a pool, but the home might be built 40, 50 years ago. Single level, and the newer ones are in these type of communities that I've been driving through, and every single home is like a luxury home, smaller lots, still in my opinion a good size, but again, if you're paying $1.5 million, you want to get the most for your money. These here are newer homes, and you're going to have your pools, you're going to have even some horse property, and as you can see, these little trails here are like for your horses to go running around. And the price range is between 1 and 1.5. So depending on what you need, what you like, you'll decide which one you want to go ahead and start considering. Size-wise, they're comparable. You'll find them between 3,000 and 6,000 square feet. Finishings, same deal, super nice kitchens. Here's what some of the interiors look like. Here's what some of the backyards. Here's some sample of the living rooms as well. This is what some of the kitchens are like. So you can see really nice stuff in my opinion. Now, depending on the part of the world that you're coming from, this might be okay, this might be extravagant, this might not be what you're looking for, this might be below. But at least you know, here in Chino, when you're looking at luxury homes, this is the finishing that you're gonna be running into. So if you're expecting something else, you will have to be the one to change it when you buy it. And if you're thinking of moving out here, if you're thinking of buying a home, go ahead and give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. I'm here to help you. I'm a real estate broker here in the area. I can help you get the best home that matches what you're looking for. Next set of homes we're gonna look into are what we call move-up homes. So this is a type of home that price range-wise is like on the low end, on the smaller low end, like 700, but really around 900, 850. These are these type of homes behind me. Fairly new, nice communities, really clean areas. I mean, they're right across the street from this park. I've been walking around. Price range wise, like I said, around the 850, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, 3 bath. Built recently. What a lot of people do is they have their first home, they rent it out, or pull some money out, put a down payment on one of these, or sell that one and buy one of these. They upgrade. That's what we call them. They move up homes. They're a little bit larger than your starter home, your typical starter home in the area. Some of the great benefits, in my opinion, is that the communities that they're located in, they're really clean. You know, greatschools.com. Here's what they say about the schools in the area. So if you are looking for better schools than what you're in now, then you might want to move up to this, or not. I mean, maybe these schools aren't as good as you want, but at least you know. Something a lot of people need to know about this area. They're famous for a few things. 1, farms. It used to be a big dairy farm area. And 2, the prisons. There's like 3 prisons around here. So what does it do about crime? Here's what this website says about the crime in the area. As you can see, it doesn't have too much of an impact in my opinion. There's crime everywhere, but there's nothing that shows that because of the prisons, there's even more. I like to think that the prison brings jobs, brings services for that area, so maybe that actually at the end helps the community out. Then you have that this used to be dairy farm area, so, and there's still some farms around here, and every once in a while the wind blows in the right direction, yeah, you're gonna get that aroma of farm, so it's that farmland. It is getting less and less because they're building more and more, so there are gonna be less and less farms. Maybe by the time you watch this, there are like very little farms. So you're probably like, Oscar, what are you talking about? I don't see a farm anywhere around here. Because they keep building, they keep developing. If you want to know more about the cities that are located around here, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. I go over different areas local to here, Southern California, and I think that information I share might be valuable to you. And if it is, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Now let's jump into some starter homes. What's a starter home? This might be your first home that you're buying. You're just starting out in owning a home. So that's why they call them starter homes. And they're smaller, less expensive. It might be a townhome, you might be attached to your neighbor in some way. You have less land, which is really what it comes down to it. That's where the price point kind of drops, is when you have less land. They might be older or they might just be smaller. So price range wise, I would say they start around 600, 650. You might get lucky, you might find one in the high fives, but those are far and few between, maybe unless they're really messed up. And in that case, you're putting another $100,000 into it to make it into a decent house. So yeah, 650 is where they start, and then they go up to about 800,000, 900,000. Again, depending on your finances and what you're looking for. And they're scattered all over the area. As you can see on this map, they're scattered all over. Payment wise for a starter home, let's say you're putting minimal down, you're looking about $5,500 to $6,000 a month on a $650,000, $700,000 loan. Again, that depends on your credit, how much you actually put down, if you're in an HOA, so a few factors. Now, I'm a licensed mortgage broker here in the area as well. If you want some details on what your payments are really gonna look like, go ahead and reach out, give me a call. I can give you that info. Or use one of the million mortgage calculators that are out there. They'll give you, and you can look up what an interest rate is, you can see what the tax rate is, you can see all this information, you plug it in and it'll tell you, it'll give you a general idea on what your payment's gonna be like. But if you want a little bit more refined, reach out, I'll help you out with that. Easy. No cost, no obligation. So one of the newest communities that they started building is called Chino Preserve. And I did a video on that, you can check it out. I'll pop it up at the end. And they have a lot of new homes, new communities, new little parks. I think even a new school. It's on the south side of Chino by the airport. A lot of townhomes, a lot of condos as well. Some detached single family homes. Those cost about $1 million. So if that's what you're interested in, you could get a new single family home in that area for about $1 million bucks. If a townhome is good enough for you, then they're about like 800. Again, depending on the finishing and the final size. If you want some more info on other homes in different areas, go ahead, reach out. I'm here to help. I'll talk to you guys later.